Hello, friends. I hope you're so well wherever you are in this right now moment. I am Jane Ritz. I am a spiritual guide, and everything is all about spirit. Everything is spirit. Everything is spirit. And everything that spirit is here on this earth plane. And we have just gone through a massive welcoming of spirit, if you will, here on this earth plane. So I wanted to share a couple of things, and before I do, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video. Your subscription to this makes a really big difference. True story in this human thing. So please do that. I would greatly appreciate it. So check this. So recently we just had, and I've talked about this influx of photon energy from the sun that we are getting pummeled with, and it is to support our sacred ascension process, to embody the fifth dimensional consciousness, heaven on earth, the new earth frequency, whatever you want to call it. It's literally bringing peace and harmony and joy and love to the human experience, which is exciting. And so what's happened recently, it's like spirit came down and completely fucked us. And I mean that in a really beautiful way. Great Spirit, the divine, for many of us has said, sit your butt down, we're gonna have a talk, and I'm gonna completely screw you up. Like, for real. In, again, the most beautiful way. So that means doing the things that, you know, like whenever you get fucked, like, not like like, you know, like if you get screwed over, you're like, whoa, but then on the other end, you're like, wow, I needed to learn that lesson. So we just went through a massive lesson learning from Great Spirit. And in that, many of us got knocked up. So what does that mean? I know. I love the parables that things come in as for me. So thank you for listening to this parable of what I feel has been happening most recently. So the past few months especially have been a time where many of us have really reflected and like have been going inward and have spent this time learning about ourselves in a new way. So for me, I've been able to learn my body in a new way, listen to my heart in a way that she has been begging me to listen to her. She's like, girl, I've been waiting for you to listen to me. And I'm like, okay, fine, I hear you. Okay. But it took me like sitting down and being committed to listening to her, because I've spent most of my life ignoring her. Like, truly, I've spent most of my life doing what I thought my heart needed to do. And they've all been really great things. And I'm still doing some of those things because they're still in alignment. But when I'm really real with myself, there are some things that like my heart's really been wanting to do that I have been ignoring. One was to get out of the States and move to Central America. I listened. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And some other things that are coming into my awareness of my heart that I'm like, oh, we're doing that next? Okay. But my point though to this, so Great Spirit, I'll say, source codes has like pinned us down and just like given us a run for our money. And what's happened is that a lot of us got pregnant. So a lot of us are in a space of gestation. What are we gestating? We're gestating our heart's biggest desires. This vision that we've had, and this may be pertinent to you. This vision, this dream, this desire that our hearts have had since we were children, since we were young, that that we've always done something that was like a part of that, but never like full on committed to that, because many of us have been wearing multiple hats as we have been of service, or we've worked multiple jobs, or we've had different businesses begin, end, and flourish, whatever the case is. And so many of us are in this gestation time, and it's early stages. And so what I'm noticing, it's like when a woman is pregnant very early on, she doesn't tell everybody about it. She doesn't like post it all over the Facebook and it's like, oh my God, I'm pregnant, I'm 2 weeks along, right? She's gonna wait until she gets to a certain point to announce it. Now, before then, she's gonna tell her closest. And she's not gonna even tell all of her closest. She's gonna call like maybe her mom or her bestie or her sister or, you know, baby daddy, whatever. And she's gonna be like, yo, I'm just gonna tell you that I'm pregnant. And then this person that we're telling is so on board because they can feel this, like, you've always wanted this pregnancy. You've been wanting this baby forever. What? You are pregnant. And so they start to hold the field with this celebration, this joy, this support, with a vision of a healthy labor and delivery, right? And in that, the way that looks for us is that we have these seeds of desire that our heart has been like, hey, yo, do the thing. And so many of us are like, okay, I'm going to do it. It's so interesting when I will yawn. I don't yawn that much. Anyway, but the timing that this is happening, I'm noticing it on a grand scale. I thought it was just me, but then again, I'm aware that like if it's me, it's in the collective. But there's so many humans right now that are starting to make the call and tell those closest to them, hey, I'm pregnant. And again, this pregnancy is the seed of our heart's desire. It's the next iteration. It's the next expression of our mission here on earth, whatever that is. You know, whether it's, you're going to actually put your art out to the public, or you are going to dive into your sexuality. A lot of people are doing this. Love it. God, finally, it's about time. People are starting to, it's literally, it's a creative energy. So it's not coming from, this is interesting because it's not coming from a place of redundancy and repetition. Those that are pregnant right now, in these early stages, are going to be birthing something so extraordinarily new and unheard of. And that's why they haven't been telling everybody, because they don't even have the full wording to encompass what they know and feel is as the magnitude of what they are creating and birthing. Whether it's this, that, or the other. And in that grandiosity and magic of the seeds of the divine heart being made manifest through us, through our hands, through our hearts, through our voices, through our bodies, through our businesses, they are divine creations. This is the birthing of the new earth. So if you feel like you have this, like you have this seed, it's gestating, and you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is purposeful. There's no question about how it's going to make money. It doesn't even matter if it makes money, and yet there's a part of you like, yo, this is actually going to be really lucrative. It's a part of us when we remember that we are the divine in form, and we really remember that. I'm talking more than just beyond the mind aspect of that, but when we live it and we be it and we breathe it all the time, because we can't not, because it's who we are, then whatever it is that we create is source created, because there's no delineation between source and self. It's a merging of the two. It's where the physical and spiritual meet. It's the quantum spirituality that I talk about all the time. It's this. Literally, it's where the physical and the spiritual meet. And then what gets created from that heart is creation itself. And so I love, because this is happening with men and women. You know, so many men are pregnant right now. They're gestating these heart-centered seeds of a devotional commitment to what they want to bring forth for humanity and for the earth itself. Bridging the worlds, bridging the 3D and the 5D, or bridging the 3D with the 12D, however you want to look at it. It's merging the worlds and taking this beautiful desire and idea that has been held by our inner child protectively. Our inner child has been holding this idea, this seed, this desire, and our like inner child has been doing this because it's what brought our inner child joy. It's not the thing that our inner child held on to because it made our inner child feel safe and protected. It's the thing that makes our inner child jubilant and like, yes, this is amazing. It's just fun. I can do it all day and every day. I do it all the time. I just do whatever. So when we've done enough of this inner child work, we've done our spiritual practices, not just our spiritual practices, but like we live a life as consciousness aware of itself all the time. Still gonna be human, trust, you're still gonna feel the things, but you're not chasing anything anymore. You're receiving more. You are in a space of surrender and action at the same time. You know, you're living in an energetic reciprocity with life force energy itself, because that is in fact what the I am is in form. It's life force energy in form, and it's you. It's me. So I just want to say congratulations if you found out, or if you're starting to share that you're pregnant, that you're gestating this idea. You know, thank you for putting yourself out there vulnerably. It is vulnerable. It's very vulnerable to put yourself out there in a way that it's asking, you know, it's asking for support, or it's not even necessarily asking for support. It's asking for support via followership, and not followership like I'm leading you and you do as I say, called what? Nope. It's more like I'm creating this thing, and you need to subscribe. You know, like you need to subscribe for me to continue to grow what I'm getting ready to grow into. Or if I have a Kickstarter, you gotta, like, you don't gotta, but like your followership, your investment, it's an investment. The followership is the investment. It's the, yes, I'm a part of this. You know, a Patreon member, like if you're a part of my Patreon community or anyone else's Patreon, you're investing. You're investing by saying, you know what, my $1 a month, my $10 a month, that is me following you because I trust that whatever it is that you create is literally in the high school. Whatever it is you're birthing, I believe in it. I don't even understand it. It's kind of like if you go to a baby shower. You know, you can totally show up empty-handed, but you tend to bring something for the baby. Sometimes you bring something for the mom, but you bring something for the baby. So the way we're moving is we're birthing these things, or getting ready to birth these things, or start really nurturing this pregnancy by getting our team together. And the team that we're getting together is the sponsors. They're the supporters, the followers, they're the subscribers, they're the investors. They're the ones that when you tell so-and-so, oh my God, I just found out I'm pregnant. They're the ones that bring you over a couple books that help them get through their pregnancy. Without telling anybody, they're just like, hey, look, these books are great. Or go ahead and like book you a massage so you can go ahead and just like, why not? Just because I want to thank you. You know, so being that person for those of us who are getting ready to begin showing up by creating things in a way that is new. And it's not like, you know, so they say that nothing new is here. There's never been a new thought. There's never been, you know, everything is here now and it's been here forever. But what the difference is how each of us takes that data and synthesizes it and then creates something from that. That's the uniqueness. And so that uniqueness is going to be what sets apart what is about to be birthed. I'm very excited about this time. I want to say again a big congratulations, because you know who you are. You know who you are. If you're like, I've talked to like 5 people in the last 3 hours that just, you know what, I'm doing this thing and I'm asking for this, or I'm doing this. I'm not telling everybody about this, but, and I too am one of them. What I have within me that is going to be birthed out, I'm like, that's exciting. You know, like, I love this. This is delicious. It's delightful. I love this. This is so up my alley. Of course, this is what I want to do. And I can still do everything that I'm doing. In fact, it supports everything that I'm doing. What? Like, that's amazing. And so if you are acknowledging your pregnancy by sharing it with anyone, then you know beyond a shadow of a doubt, you understand that that's what's making it manifest, is you told somebody. You know, it starts with the word. You know, they say energy precedes matter. It's not just energy, it's energy. It's sound within the energy. So a thought makes a big impact in the quantum. But you add words to that, that's manifestation. Literally, in a reality that can be sensed with what we call our human senses. That's pretty dope. I think it's amazing. So if you listen to this and you're like, what? I'm not doing anything. I'm not pregnant. Oh no, something's wrong with me. No, not true at all. Literally, you're not, that's not your timeline. There is a group of us humans who are not only taking actionable steps in this gestation, but the universe is also really aligning really rapidly in so many beautifully supportive ways for it to be made so. Why? Why am I yawning? I'm not even tired. And I really, like, I don't, maybe it's because I'm sitting all hunched over. But it's the angle of the recording device. Like, if I have you higher, then it does a weird angle thing. If I'm closer, I notice that, like, my teeth look glaringly white. And they're not that white, but, like, yo, in this, they're like super blanco, mega blanco. Now I can't stop staring at my teeth. So anyway, so thanks for listening while I started off with basically great spirit. And you know what? I got a reflection recently that I say the word fuck too much in my videos. So now I'm like super conscious that there is a population that doesn't like it, that gets offended. And I honor that and I respect that. And there's another population that literally just doesn't care. Like it's just a part of their lexicon, like whatever, they don't care. I have some people that will literally hear it and say, that's not whatever, and they're going to turn this off because I said the F word. And then there are going to be some that tune in because I say the F word. And so then I'm like, what do I do? And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to be really aware of it. And sometimes I will say it, and sometimes I say it more than other times, and sometimes I don't say it. But this is literally about gestating a seed, and so there, you know, I could use the word sex, but it's not sex. It's not like we just had sex with source. I mean, that's a whole other story, literally, because we can. But that's literally not what I'm talking about. So, but like if I said, if you've been having sex with the divine, and now you feel like you're pregnant, welcome to the gestation period of your future. Right? Maybe I should have started with that. Hell, who knows? Have you been screwing Source, and Source is giving you a magic gift of Source DNA that you're getting ready to birth in at least 9 months or less? Who knows? Because time isn't even real. I mean, really. So I do say the F word. Sometimes more than others. If you are offended by it, please open your heart and just like tune it out if possible and get the message around this. And if you don't care, cool beans. It's cool beans either way. It's cool beans that I still say cool beans. Even though, if you ever eaten cold beans, they aren't good. Like, who thought cool beans was a thing that's like a thumbs up? Weird. Anyway, I've digressed. I have officially digressed. But welcome to the inner world of my life, my brain. I'm sharing it with you. So leave a comment. Leave a comment if you're gestating. You don't have to tell me what it is if you don't feel like it. Totally cool. But pop in the comments if you're like, you know what? I do have this plan. I am actually, you know, maybe you're writing that book. Maybe you've written the book. Maybe you had this book written 10 years ago and all you had to do is put the last like closing chapter to it and you did it and you're like ready to publish. You know what I mean? Like it literally could be anything. Maybe you've been, who knows? It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're going to make it matter because you're going to birth it. So just leave a comment. Like, are you gestating? If you want to share what you're gestating, that would be super cool. I think so. So I'm really enjoying this process because there's a level of excitement to this energy amidst all the other stuff that's happening on the earth plane. So much stuff that's happening on the earth plane that's like, what the, oh God, Biden, what, Kamala, what, who, wait, what, where, war. Like, it's all over the place. So to be able to hold that we are gestating so sacredly in so much joy and excitement and reverence and devotion and commitment, that's a frequency that we need to have here in this field of consciousness so that we can continue to rise above and grow together as these systems continue to dismantle and new systems come online. Like, it's a great thing. So I'm enjoying the frequency and the harmonic resonance of the excitement, and how some of us are starting to just tell a certain few people like, hey, I'm pregnant. Which, by the way, I'm not physically pregnant. I know I've said that. Like, I'm pregnant. With an idea, with a concept, I've conceived the clear image and everything. And it's so in alignment with the last visions that I like. Y'all, I'm gonna share this and then I'm gonna pop off. Anyway. Back in 2016, I got this like download vision of like, oh, this is what I'm here to do. And I was like bawling because I was like, oh my God, this is so big. And humbled, like bawling because I was humbled. I was like, oh my God, okay, I can do this. Sign me up, Buttercup Source, like I'm in. And over the years, I've gotten new iterations of what I am to do next. I've been shown, what do I do next? Well, that's why I came here, to sit in my holding cell and listen to what my next step was. because I need to be real clear. I need to be shown. I'm calling that forth because I can feel that the stakes are high now. The stakes are really high. And the stakes are high for all of us, right? We are the spiritual militia, and we're coming online to bring forth the embodiment of love. That's all. Truly. And so I'm enjoying the excitement energy. I'm enjoying what all we'll get to experience as this continues to unfold. I'm grateful that I have an awareness that I'm here to create something that is going to be a stretch for me. It's going to put me out there in a more vulnerable way. It's going to be me asking more for what I need and want, which is a stretch for me. Very aware. And I also get to stretch by continuing to open up to receive, support, help, follows, Patreon member, like literally monetary support. Like I'm going to continuing to receive that as I continue to put forth the news of what I'm gestating. And I'm excited to see what everyone else, I'm excited to live in that world. Like the people that I've already spoken with and what they are sharing that they are gestating, I'm just like, that's different. That's dope. That's unique. That's special. There's something about that. I want to participate. I want to be a part of that. I want to be a player in that game. And we're creating a new game. The game that we've been playing, this monopoly of the system, is people are done playing Monopoly. We want to play a different game. We want more like Candyland, Chutes and Ladders, I don't know, Twister. Something that's more fun. Twister's a really fun one. And you're in your body and you're moving with others. You have to work with others. It's colorful. You have to be agile, flexible, strong, because sometimes you're holding a really weird shape for a minute or 10 or whatever. Not really 10. If you're holding a shape on Twister for 10 minutes, you need to get some new playmates, because nah. Anyway, so leave me a comment. Are you gestating? Are you witnessing it? If you would like support in even finding out, maybe you're like, I don't know. Am I gestating? But I feel like I should be. Or I'm ready to do something, but I don't know what to do. I like to bring forth new life from creation energy, and I do it through clearing through the quantum. I dive through the quantum and I bust open portals to this divine heart of creation. So if you'd like some support and guidance on your path, email me. The link is in the thing, janetheguide.com. You can send me an email and be like, hey, I want to work with you. I do mentorships, and it's a case-by-case basis, so I don't share all this on my website this is how much it is to do a mentorship, because everybody's different. I'm learning this. I say this now. This could totally change in 2 weeks, and maybe look, I have a program. This is my mentorship. Who knows? But in this right now, send me an email if you want to work with me. Otherwise, enjoy your days. Enjoy your gestation. Enjoy the recognition that you're here to create something beautifully brand spanking new, and be bold and be courageous and just do the thing. And thanks for listening to my fan. I tried to turn it off, y'all, and I was like, it is just hot. It's hot. I had to go up the mountain because it's cooler high up. I'm already at a high elevation. It's hot. I'm in Central America. It's hot. So I had to turn the fan on. So thank you for your grace in listening to the white noise of the fan. I appreciate it immensely. So take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And remember how loved you are. I'm going to drink my anti-parasite tea now, because that's where I am in my life. Anyway, I love you all so much, okay? Truly. Okay, bye.